Hey, in today's video, I want to talk to you about over 30 different business models for teaching music lessons. We all know the classic one where you teach one-on-one for 30 minutes, and that's often the one that many of us grew up with. But there's actually so many different business models for teaching music lessons. And this is going to be really valuable for you if you are kind of feeling like, actually, there must be a better way. Or you just want to check and see what's out there and what's being done around the world and see if there's a pivot that you might want to make that's going to make you a bit more money, save you a bit of time, lower your stress levels, or just have a lot more fun. So I'm going to switch to a little screencast now and walk you through this resource that we've just made for you, and you can grab it. It's a free PDF. It's super cool. Check this out. Okay, so I'll put the link for this down below. You can go grab it whenever you're ready, but I'll just show you a couple things before you get started. So here we have 30 plus business models for music lessons, and there's a bit of an intro that you can read. We won't go into right now, but let me just show you. Here's that classic model that we talked about, individual in-person lessons. And so what we've done is we've graded everything objectively. So we've looked at what are the most crucial things to measure a successful music teaching business model on, and then it all pulls together for a different score for each model. So here we look at things like, what's it like to set up? How complex is it to set up this model? What's the cost to set up this model? What's the kind of market size with the students? What kind of business skills do you even need to run this model? And then we look at the operations, like how much does it cost to run this model? And of course, we've got a little blurb here about what this model is. So this is the single teacher studio offering one-on-one lessons in person from their studio. The classic model. So start with that one. So we talk about the operations. It's very easy to run that one. It's very small admin workload compared to others. It's very easy to pivot online when you need to, if there's another outbreak of COVID or whatever the next big drama is going to be. And then we look at like the financial return. So this one's quite a poor model, really. Your owner income is limited by time for money. It's not very scalable. It's not sellable. It's not very appealing to anyone that would want to buy it. If you can sell it, the sale price is really low. So these are things you may or may not be thinking of now, but they're actually important, especially me knowing that I've built schools, sold them, I've bought other music schools and private teaching practices along my journey. And so you may think that you're going to teach forever doing what you do, but things change. And so you got to think about some of these things. Some of the next things we looked at is like, what's your income and freedom like with this model? What's your income potential? What's the income on your work-life freedom? Do you still generate money and income when you're sick or when you take a holiday and go away? What about opportunities to diversify substantial income streams? And then what's it like for building a team around you? And so if you choose this model, there's no building a team around you. So overall, it gives a score. And again, this is all measured really objective. And so this one gets a very low score. And so as you scroll through, there's just heaps of these different models broken down into different types and sections. And so you can go through this. But the cool thing is that you can go to the end of this document. I'll just keep scrolling. And there's actually like a kind of like a quiz that you can give yourself to see which model's best for you. And the way that you're going to choose is by asking yourself some really tough and personal questions. So reflection questions. So it's going to walk you through all sorts of things to help you choose. So things like, how important is it to you to impact a lot of people? Do you have ambitions to help people less fortunate through your studio? Big numbers of students important to you? That's one. What about, do you really love teaching? Or do you think you'll still enjoy teaching in another 5 years? Or do you really want to step back a bit or even completely from teaching? Oops. If yes, how long would you like to see that happen? Is that something you want to see happen in 6 months, pulling back, or 1 year or 2 years? There's questions about, do you want to travel, or, all sorts of stuff that you may or may not have even thought of, which is going to help you relook at the models and decide what's going to be best for you. So going back to the top of the page here, you can grab the link down below, have a good look yourself, download it. It's really in-depth look at these different models, 47 pages currently, and let us know if there's one we've missed. So we'll keep updating it and adding ones that are new and popping up, but there's a huge amount there to get you started, get you thinking about what's going to be best for you. And as always, make sure you head over to buildamusicschool.com, where you'll find even more great resources and tools like this for free. And you can also take a free 7-day trial of our membership, which is going to unlock our entire membership library with tens and tens of thousands worth of incredible tools and experiences and really cool opportunities to connect with our community over there. So if you're a cutting edge teacher wanting to do bigger things, then definitely head over there and check that out. That's all for today. Grab the link down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.